Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Brandt, Provoast of Ogemaw Heights Football. How's it going?
Good. How are you, Casey?
I'm doing well. What a win that you guys had last week against the defending D8 state champions in Ubley. I know obviously that matchup just got put together weeks ago. So going into this, I think going into the summer, you guys didn't even know who you were going to play. And so, of course, getting ready for opponent with just a short amount of time, what was that like to just kind of prepare for and come away with the win? Because yeah, that was a huge win by you guys.
Yeah, all summer long we you know how the teams backed out on us and we didn't think we were having a game one, so we were getting ready for game two and game three, running their offenses and stuff, and then one day coach said he had some news for us and we got the news, and right then we started running their offense and doing everything we could to prepare us for the game.
What was it like to play? Because obviously, if you've watched Ubley over the years, you know what's it like to prepare for for a team like that?
Well, watching their film from last year, we knew we were in for a ride. They're good. They're really good. Very well coached too. Um, but we knew they were going to be good, and we knew we had a lot of preparation. We knew we had to tighten up and get ready for that game.
Yeah. So, remind everybody what position you play.
I'm a defensive end and a tight end.
Okay. So, what's it like just to play both sides of the ball? Because I know obviously at smaller schools, a lot of teams have to do that. But what's that like for you just to play on both sides?
Uh, it's a lot, but I like it. You only get a few short years, they go by fast, but I'd like to be playing every single snap I can. But it's a lot.
The season that you guys had, last year, what was that like to be a part of? And, of course, getting some big wins in the playoffs and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it was a really fun season. We got together with the team really well. We were all brothers on the team, made some really good memories throughout that whole season. That's just a season that I'll remember forever.
Yeah. And obviously, what's different about this season is that, of course, you guys are joining a new conference this year. Obviously, I know you're pretty familiar with a few opponents, and obviously familiar with Gladwin because, of course, you played them last year.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like joining a new conference, joining the Jackpine? Because, yeah, obviously, I know that conference pretty well. But what's it going to what is it like to be in a conference with a real lot of really good teams in it?
Uh, it's gonna be different for sure. They're all good, so we're gonna be playing. It's just they're all good. We're gonna be playing them, and we got something to look forward to every week, something different. And we know some of the kids from different teams and stuff like that. We grew up playing some of the teams as well, so we kind of have a little bit of history with them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all closer too, so we're not traveling as far as we would. But besides Taylor, obviously.
Yeah. Um, that of course kind of goes into the next thing. Of course, week two, you guys are traveling all the way down to Southeast Michigan to take on Taylor. It's a bit of a drive for you guys, about 3 hours away, and that obviously being on a bus for so long. I mean, what's that going to be like traveling all the way down there?
Um, I'm not for sure. I know my coach is a little bit stressed out about it. I'm not sure why, but you know, I think we're just gonna be just fine. We're gonna sleep, listen to music. I think it's gonna be just fine.
Yeah. Obviously, 3 hours on a bus could, obviously affect things and all that stuff. But, as you mentioned, it's like, I mean, do you really feel that tired when you get off? Like, obviously, this is probably one of the probably the longest trip you probably have ever traveled for a football game. But what's that going to be like just, being on a bus for 3 hours?
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you love football, you're gonna get off the bus ready to go. I feel like everyone should be getting off the bus ready to go. and go play some football.
All right. Let me ask you this. How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
Um, well, I start a few days early, drinking a lot of water. Our coach is always saying, drink more water, no cramps. So electrolytes, Gatorades, drinking all that sorts of fluids and stuff. And then the night before I get a good dinner and then get good sleep, go to bed early, get up and get a good breakfast in. And then yeah, probably I usually take a nap before a game and then yeah, just listen to music and get ready to go.
Okay, I must ask this. What's on Brandt's playlist?
Oh man, for just around the house country, but when I'm getting ready for a game, I like Adele and Tate McRae and
Absolutely.
Taylor Swift,
The
you can't
pop
go wrong
songs
with
and stuff
her.
like that.
Yep, yep.
Absolutely. All right. Let's get to know you some more, Brand. How about that?
All right.
Okay. Who's your favorite athlete currently playing right now, any sport?
I like Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people probably won't like me for that, but
That's
like,
all right.
he's an animal. He's just something else. He's a lot of fun to watch.
What's the um what's the best moment from your high school football career?
Oh, taking down Gladwin last year in the first round of playoffs. They're
Yeah.
just such a good team, and it was really nice to take them down because they beat us a few times before.
Yeah.
And
Not good.
but,
Yeah. Yeah, of course, and of course is the team that you're going to be playing next week. So,
yep, yep.
um, okay, so favorite, hmm, like what's your favorite play? Do you like catching a pass or goal line stance or the kickoff or what's your favorite play in football? I don't think I've ever asked that to somebody.
Uh, I don't know. I'm just basically a blocker on offense, so I sweeps are kind of nice because I could just kick the guy out. But
Yeah.
kickoff's a lot of fun. I like kickoff going down there and just hitting someone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then finally, what is an interesting fact people may not know about you?
Um, I race derby cars.
I did not know that.
Yep.
What is a derby car?
So it's basically like a just card that you strip down and you race it around in a like a circle track or a figure eight or something,
Yeah.
and you got a roll cage in them and you just smash each other and make it around the track, and race
Interesting.
around. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, Brant. Thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck this week against Taylor.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.